We are live here for the Sterling Rider Podcast 150 here at Nashville Superspeedway. This is pace car is rolling off here. This is race number 7. One more race until the regular season after this at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is about to be a good one. Can Henry Kaloff go back to back? Can Landon get a second win of the season, or can Tristan get a second win of the season? They start 1, 2, and 4. Starting P3 is Elijah Hoggy trying to turn his season around, and he's starting P number 3. Can tonight be the night? He's in the URP Racing Podcast car. Pace car is about to pull in. It does. That's going to leave the field in the hands of Landon Benson as he's going to roll through the Geico restart zone, and we are underway here at Nashville Superspeedway for 153 laps. Landon's off to an early lead. Henry Kaloff falls in behind. You got Elijah Hoggy there in P number 3. This race is going to be mostly about tire saving. Who can save the most tires? Who can save the best? And who will come out on top? Lap 2 out of 153 now. Landon Benson, that Pepsi Chevy machine. You got Henry Kaloff there in the 63 car. The Huppy and Abraham Chevrolet. Got Elijah Hoggy in the URP Broadcasting Racing Podcast. You got Layson Furness making his first start of the season. He falls in front of Tristan. Tristan making about his 4th start of the season. Looking for a second win of the season. You got Cameron Sterling there. Back up front, though. Landon up the track. That leaves Henry. Henry trying to get a good run down the back straightaway. We'll expect to have a lot of track changes as the track is going to change from day into night. So a lot of track transitions here. This 153 lap race. You got about 31 laps of gas. Expect multiple pit stops, and there's going to be a comp caution around lap 75 of this race. See, already a lot of tire rubber laid down there on the higher grid of the corner. You see it right there. You do not want to get into that, because if you do, you're a goner. You lose all traction and grip. There's a high percent chance you wad it up in the wall. Top 2 stays the same. You got Elijah Hoggy starting to pull away from Layson. You got Layson pulling away from Tristan. You got Cameron starting there. Pete in last place. 6 cars here tonight. You can already see the sun starting to make the track the track is about to go all underneath the shade. Landon still leading. You're in lap number 6. Remember, if you lead the most laps, you get a bonus point, and if you get the fastest lap, you also get a bonus point too. So those bonus points can come down, can change things. A driver that's going to get costed for not being able to show up tonight is Larry, your points leader. He is not here tonight, and he is going to lose a lot of points. That could be what Landon wants. To get the points lead back, or get the points lead for the first time this season. But Henry's starting to put pressure on Landon. Landon already burned up his stuff here in lap 7. Start along with Henry here. See the back end of Landon's car a little loose there. Henry can dive it off in the corner deeper, but the drive off, it goes on Landon's side. You see him just drive away off the corner. You got Layson starting to close in on Elijah there for P number 3. And you got Tristan. You still got Cameron there holding strong last. Up the track goes Layson. He's got close into the marbles. Once you get in the marbles, like I said, you're pretty much a goner from there on out. Up the track is Elijah. That's what Layson likes to see. But Henry back on the back bumper of Landon. Let's ride along with Elijah here. You can hear the tires sliding. That's not what you want to hear. If you hear a tire sliding, you're losing. You're losing tire grip. The tires do not like sliding. As we got a battle for the lead against Landon Henry. Landon has led the first 11 laps. Who's going to lead lap number 12 though? Down the back straightaway, Landon clears him for second. For the lead. Henry falls back to second. Got Lacey making his first start of the season. He's eliminated from the playoffs. He could dive in deeper than Elijah, but I thought Elijah was going to do the drive off. He does not. Lacing to the inside of Elijah. But Elijah pulls away down the front straightaway. Henry trying to close in on the leader in that beautiful 63 car. Again, he won last week at Auto Club in a late race thriller, and Landon's trying to have a bounce back race as he DNF last week in Auto Club. Again, the track's already under shade. Expect a lot of track changes. This is where you can feel if your car is good or not. A lot of long year with Tristan for a lap or two. See, Tristan's starting to close in on these guys. I see to the inside of Layson, it looks like. Layson had an issue off of turn 2. He's in the wall. He got up in the marbles and he slammed the wall. He has a lot of right side damage. See the damage there. A lot of right side damage. Not what you want to see if you're in that Lacing camp. Oh, you want to see Nabunuk and Tristan set his sights on Elijah. Elijah looks to be struggling here. He's been struggling most of the season. Besides out of the first two races. Lap 19 now. Landon has led all of them. We got lap 20 out of 153 now. Tristan trying to run down Elijah there for P number 3. As later on in the runs the past couple weeks, Tristan has been the strongest one in the long runs. As now we have another guy in the booth. We got Hoy now in the booth.
That's me.
Well, back up the lead. You got Landon starting to stretch out the lead here. Sorry, I just read some depressing news. My night's ruined, but we keep on moving. Tristan still trying to get around Elijah here. Boy, if you're Tristan, what do you do to get around Elijah?
Well, you don't run the same line as him, and obviously that's affecting Tristan. He's getting in the dirty air, and he's just not able to get the drive off the corner because his car is getting tight. I think he's going to have to use the outside groove, if anything. You can see here, he's just losing ground off the straight. Well, quarter exit.
They have checked out from Layson, Cameron, Sterling, but the first two cars also checked out from third and fourth.
Yeah, I mean, this really could be just having a clean track out ahead type of race. You need that clean air, help your car rotate, so. Landon right now just dominating, really doing a good job of controlling the field here.
Yes, he is. He's led every single lap and looks to be checking out here. Almost tank slaps the wall out of 4 there, but he survives. Henry ran a faster lap last time out, but this time by, it looks like Tristan is a lot closer to Elijah, but can he get around? He still hasn't found a way around. But, Hoy, can this be the race where Elijah finally turns this season around? Because he's been he hasn't been not he hasn't been the best this season.
Oh, well, it's just gonna depend on if he can figure out his rate, like his long run control. He has the pace, he has the lap time. He just can't get any racecraft together, and we're seeing that right now out of him.
I agree with that. The first two races with Superspeedwat, and he was strong all race, but then ever since he has kind of fallen off a cliff. He's still third in points, but
I mean, yeah, he's getting the finishes. Obviously, he's just not. You know, he's usually just that third car in line all the time. But he's never really able to be as dominant as Henry or Landon.
Tristan still can't get by him. Back up here, we got a battle for lead. Looks like Landon's made a couple mistakes here and there. That's what let Henry Kaloff close back in. Henry looking for a second win in a row. He's gonna dive to the inside, the side by side for the lead here on lap 30. Landon got close to the wall again, but they survive out of 4. And Landon's gonna clear for the lead again. Again, next race is Charlotte for the longest race of the season. So these guys are up to the test. Gonna be put up to the test. On the back bumps are landing here. Henry starting to put pressure on him, but again, Landon earlier in the run, we've seen him have better drive off the corner than Henry, and that looked to be what happened there out of 4. Up the track he goes. He made a mistake. Here comes Henry to the inside. Going to be side by side for the lead. We're kind of around the pit. Should be around the pit stops here. So pit stops could have happened anytime. And now, multiple races this season, we've seen Landon make mistakes on pit road. What's the goal to having a clean pit stop?
Get some talent.
I agree. You got Elijah back here again. He's falling off. That must be a talent issue there because he's... again, he's just falling off on the long runs. But, I mean, to be fair there, Hoyt, Tristan's been pretty good on the long runs every race he's raced this season. Okay, we just had a moment of silence for a bird that just got ran over in the infield. But back to what I was saying.
Yeah, the bird's name was Jack, and
Okay.
you know,
Yeah. Okay.
Landon
Anyways, back to.
Landon just drove right
Okay,
into the
back
bird.
to what we were saying. Again, Landon's has been. Fuck. Landon has made a lot of mistakes on pit road this season. What could he do to not mess that up this time?
Well, I mean, Nashville is a very difficult pit road to enter. That pit road comes up onto you very quick, very unexpectedly. You, I mean, in this first cycle of pit stops, you can sacrifice a little bit of time since we have that caution break here. So I'd say back it up entering 3 instead of trying to have an aggressive type entry, because you do not want to be that guy. As you see, he hits the wall a little bit, just barely brushes it.
You
But
see, as he has some right side damage there, so he's been in the wall here and there. It don't look like it broke anything on the car, but keep that in mind. One of those parts on the cars can be very, very weak since he's slapped the wall here and there. But like I said, Tristan's starting to close in here on the long run.
Tristan's ability to save tires is just insane. I mean, right now I'd say Eli just kind of kept the same gap that he was since the beginning of the race, so he really hasn't lost or gained any pace on these two. But Tristan is moving. He might be the fastest out there right now.
Last lap, Landon ran a 30.6, Henry ran a 30.6, and Tristan ran a 30.5, and Hoy ran a 30.8. Expect to see pit stops here soon. I must have got the thing wrong. I thought it was 31 laps of gas, but I'm guessing it's like 41, 45.
I think it's around 40. I thought it was 31. I think 31 laps is when it opens. But you can go around the 40s.
Lap 42 out of 153. Remember, there's a comp caution on lap 75. So if you do make a mistake on pit road, there's a guaranteed caution to come out of lap 75. So your race ain't over yet, but you better hope that you're the only one that makes a mistake and no one else does. Because if you get trapped a lap down, then
Yeah, that's going to be really hard to come back from. As you see Benson losing momentum as he tries to
pitting.
pit
He misses the pit.
Oh man, this is another pit road struggle, and he's going to move all the way back to third place. Yeah, he lost a lot of time.
About 2 seconds back, but Tristan is caught up to Henry. He ran about 4/10 faster that lap than Henry did.
I mean, that's a big time difference. But you know, with the window opening here, I think we're going to see Tristan stretch it out as long as he can, to be honest.
And got Landon finally making that pit stop. He hits it clean that time, but that's a costly mistake from him. We was just talking about he needs to have a clean pit stop this season. That streak of terrible pit stops still holds on strong.
Yeah, I mean, Nashville, a very difficult pit entry, to say the least, to enter, and he just could not find it in time there. That's very unfortunate.
Bad news.
But now we're seeing Kalov kind of defend off Acevedo.
I still haven't asked him about how to say his last name, but we'll find out here soon enough.
Now we have Acevedo making a pass on the outside. See if he can make it stick. It looks like Henry might be pitting here.
Let's see if he is. No, he stays on another lap.
Tristan able to make that outside work with the fresh tires, but it's going to be very difficult to make a pass. Let's see if you can get the momentum coming out of the corner here.
It's hard to get get runs out of the corner. Actually, I will not say that. Look at that. I think Henry might be coming to the pits here. He is. Pit stop there for Henry. Let's see if it's a clean pit stop.
Oh, he gets very loose, has to crank the wheel hard to the left. Get in. He's going to get in smoothly. And then we also have Edge entering the pits with him.
Cameron goes down pit road. Elijah goes down pit road. Landing a lap down. There's Elijah. Coming out of the pits. There's Tristan coming down.
Very, very quick stops for them. Then Elijah just cycles out in front of Landon.
Where's...
Oh, it just updated. Okay. Landon back on the lead lap now.
Here's Henry. Landon making that mistake might not matter a lot since he came out of the... Since he pitted early. But can he close in on him?
Yeah, he definitely closed in from pitting earlier.
It's warmer tires than these guys and Henry. There's Tristan. These guys are going to pass Tristan by a lot. So Tristan might have lost his chance at leading at the halfway yellow. But Landon is close to the back bumper of Henry. We're going to see Landon push here, Elijah. Oh, fuck. Hoy.
Yeah, I think he's going to...
He goes to the inside.
I mean, I think we're going to see everybody put down some lap time.
Tight. He got tight. He had to back off. That lets Henry keep the lead, but we've seen it multiple. We've seen it at Auto Club last week. It's hard to if you on cold or old tires. It's hard to get to the inside of someone and make it stick because you get tight.
Yeah.
Cameron Sterling's a lap down. Lason's about to go a lap down. You got Elijah there quietly in fourth. Back up front, though. Henry still holding on strong as Landon has settled in the second. Tristan there in third. A lap to go. The race has calmed down a little bit. Everyone's starting to get separated. Landon's starting to fall off from the leader.
Landon trying to make a different approach to the entry of the corner, trying to diamond it, and it seemed like it works there. He looked like he gained about 2 car lengths off the corner.
He's going to do it again here. I see if it could work.
It looks like it did.
Got an okay run out of the corner.
He's just searching for a clean air, and it's working.
He's searching.
It's right on that apron and exiting the corner. He's almost to his back bumper.
He's searching for anything. He's going to do it again. Let's see the run he gets off the corner. He's to his back bumper. He didn't look to the inside. He actually stayed, gave him a push down the straightaway.
See if it works again. He takes a different corner, exits. I kept the gap about the same. Now he's right on that apron, trying to get as much clean air to the nose plus when he gets the drive off there. And he's gonna go to the inside of Henry. He's gonna have to really back it down so he doesn't run into him though.
Tight, yeah.
It's just that arrow. You get in somebody's air, it's like the car just does not rotate like it needs to be.
It's going to be a struggle trying to get past Henry. Tristan holding his own there. Henry is holding a good wheel. Remember, he won last week out at Auto Club. We can go back to back.
Do not forget to tune in for the Charlotte stream. I'm guessing we'll be doing that Saturday.
I probably expect to have some new people in the booth. I'm not going to say who it is. That's not official, but a rumor going around. There might be another person booth for Charlotte.
I'll kind of checking out on the field here.
Yeah, I think Landon might have burned up his stuff.
Yeah. I think Landon just needs to search for different lines, search for grip while he can.
Yeah.
So if it comes to the end like this, him battling Henry, then this is the perfect time to learn the car.
If you knew you burn up your stuff, there's really no reason to push. But because you don't want to push yourself into a mistake, and that could really hurt your night. But we will see. As he's starting to close in a little bit on Henry, he'll have like 12, 13 laps to go until the halfway yellow. Go through the field again here. Got Henry P1, Landon P2, Tristan P number 3, Elijah P4, Layson Furnace P5, and Cameron Sterling in P at number 6. What do you think the second half of this race is going to bring to us?
Probably the same that we saw so far. The track has definitely changed, so I think we're going to see some even faster laps come here the second half of the race. Meaning tire saving is going to be a lot more important here once you get into the second half. as we do have the Comfy Yellow coming out.
You're on lap 75, so you still got about 10 laps till then. Gonna have a little break. Under halfway yellow. Looks like wind is starting to fall off a little bit here. Henry still holds the lead. Landon second. Tristan is in third. Henry just holding a steady wheel around this joint. Oh man, isn't he doing a good job? Doing an amazing job, actually. You can see the marbles there in the corner. You do not want to get in those, or you could find yourself balls deep in the wall. Tristan not really closed in like I thought he would. As Layson has pulled his car behind the garage. Not good for him. Alright, we are gonna go on a little break here to the halfway yellow. Little NASCAR non-stop action.
Coming to the final lap. First half of the race. Should get the caution thrown out here soon. there it is. Caution is out. Let's give it thanks to our race sponsor. Quick update of the race. We now have Henry Caloff first, Landon Benson in second, Tristan Acevedo third, Elijah fourth, Cameron fifth, and Layson in sixth. Looks like Layson's in the garage. He's done. And a quick word from our sponsor. Around the Track with the Riders podcast. You can check them out on YouTube. They are a NASCAR podcast. I believe they are only on the YouTube platform, but you can check it out. Yeah, the channel is exactly what it says. I'll link it down in the comments or the description below here. That will be it for me. And then let's go NASCAR nonstop here.